So the biggest club in London will be facing the biggest club in England. And then what the fans are craving for right now is that bragging right. They just want to feel like we won Chelsea, and then the other one will be like we won Manchester United. It is the bragging right that matters to the fans right now. But there is more to this, not just the bragging right. There is more to this. Because if you look at Michael Carrick, this is actually a testing time for him. Yes, because if it happens that Chelsea succeeds in winning Manchester United and Liverpool and Aston Villa, if it happens that they win their matches, it then means that they will have to cross over Manchester United. Then they will be in the third and fourth position respectively, thereby bringing Manchester United down to fifth position. So that's why I said that this is actually a testing time for Michael Carrick. What can he really do at this very point in time? Because it is Man United is in dire need of these 3 points. And then Chelsea, on the other hand, Liam Rosnor, he has been struggling of recent. Like the team has been seriously struggling of recent. Coming from the revolting that is coming from the players, Mark Cucurella, Enzo Fernandez, and then some other players coming out to make silly statements about Chelsea. So all these things are not going down well with the club. So outside the bragging rights, there is still more to this. The two coaches need to prove themselves. Michael Carrick at this very point need to prove himself. Liam Reznor, on the other hand, also need to prove himself because this is a critical moment for the both clubs. Yes, I'm not here to blow the trumpet for Manchester United. Neither am I here to blow the trumpet for Chelsea because as it stands, for me, I can't really say that this is the side that is going to win. But one thing that I'm sure is that at the end, one side will be winning. It can either be Manchester United or it can either be Chelsea. But at the end, there will be a win. Winning is definitely coming in. But at the end, which side will be singing glory, glory? Yes. Which side will be taking over the bragging rights? Because that is what matters most to the fans right now. And then Man United, like all of a sudden, they have gone cold. Man United suddenly and gradually went cold. Because before now, they be like, we can't just wait to devour Chelsea. We can't just wait to pieces Chelsea. That Chelsea is a small team. Like they saw it as an opportunity to calm down Chelsea fans finally. Because Chelsea fans, since they started doing very, very bad, like since their performance become very, very, very appalling, Man United, they were eager and ready to crown the finishing of Chelsea. They were just out for it. Not until this injury happened, the Euros injury, not he is not available. Harry Maguire is not available. Lisandro Martinez is not available. Delete is not also not available. So the only available centre back is young Evan. So how is Manchester United actually going to do it? That was when they lost their goals. Immediately the dance of Lenny Euro happened, Man United actually lost their goals because Pope was alive when Lisandro Martinez was available. Before his own, Harry Maguire was also available. So that was when Man United had high hopes that at the end they will win Chelsea because of the good defense that's available. But immediately they lost those defenders, and then Heaven is a young defender. Like he's still gathering experience. He's still incubating. Immediately it happened, Man United lost the match to talk anyhow again. So they are highly down. Man United fans are highly down. Like they don't even know what to say. And then Chelsea, on the other hand, their fans are gathering momentum. Yes, seeing it that Man United have gotten a weak defensive line, and then this should be an opportunity for the strikers of Chelsea to exploit the weakness of Man United defenders. A situation whereby you have a striker like Joe Pedro that is speedy, that is intelligent, and that has a good timing, and also can take long range shots. It's an advantage to Chelsea attack. Kopama is still there. Get the point. Gittin is also there. Pedro Neto is also there. Like these are speedy attackers that you can't just give them a little space. And then Man United will be confronting these Chelsea attackers with a weak defense. You have Diogo Dalot. Heaven is there. Malacia, Mazraoui, and then Luke Shaw. Probably Luke Shaw will be pairing with Heaven at the centre back because some time ago Luke Shaw has done it, and then his performance was actually applaudable when he was playing as a centre back. So I just hope that In this very match, he'll be able to replicate all those good performances that he carried out then. I just hope that he can do it, because that is the fear of Manchester United fans. Even Manchester United, even Michael Carrick, not having good defenders is a huge challenge to him. And then he should falsify and improvise good centre back. That is the expectation of him. And the only thing I'm seeing now is Manchester United to resort to three men defense, or you have to pay Luke Shaw with Evan. That's the only solution I'm seeing right now. But if it happens that way, these people will they be able to produce the needed results, and then really be able to bring down the hands of Chelsea. Okay, as we are talking about the defense of Manchester United, let us also look at the defense of Chelsea. The only difference in the defense of Manchester United and then the that of Chelsea is that the that of Chelsea, they have been experiencing it for a long while now. Like all this backlash, all these poor performances, they have been experiencing it for a long while. So they have been managing, they have been coping, they have been doing it. Like they have been managing, they have been coping with all these poor performances. But Man United, their own just came so sudden, and then they are yet to adapt to this negative situation. So having weak defense for Chelsea is as if they have acclimatized to such poor condition. That's the only difference. It's not like the defense of Chelsea is any better than that of Manchester United, but they are now used to that poor condition of defending. Chelsea has a very fragile defense. Even before injury started setting in, the that of Chaloba, Chelsea's defense has a very, very fragile. But Chile, Tosi, and a whole lot of them, they can't just deliver. They can't just deliver. So Manchester United too, the attack of Manchester United is hot. You have Mbemo, you have Cunha, you have Benjamin Sesko. So the defense of Chelsea is actually going to have handful of attackers to take care of. Mbemo he's too big. Sesko too has peak form. Cunha too with his skills and then deceptive movement. All these things are there for Chelsea defense to take care of. That's why I'm saying that if you are looking at the both sides, you are seeing the strengths of both sides, and also you are seeing the weakness of both sides. And it's as if their two strengths and weaknesses can be likened with defense and then good attack. Then looking at the midfield of Manchester United is fair enough. You have Bruno Fernandes, you have Moses Caicedo, you have Kobe Menu, balanced. Then in that of Chelsea, you have Caicedo, we have Enzo Fernandez, and then maybe depending on how Liam Reznor wants it, Cunha can fit in as well. Just depending on how the coach wants it to be. But everything in the midfield is balanced, and then that is going to be the epicenter of the work. The success of Chelsea, and the success of Manchester United is actually dependent on that midfield. So that is the key issue. Sorting out the midfield issue is not enough. Sorting out the defensive issue is also not enough. But the clinicality that can occur, how are we going to do it? How is the both side going to take care of all this thing? So for now, I can't really tell. Like, that's why I said that I know that there will be a win. Definitely winning is coming. But which side will it go to? Manchester United have not won Chelsea at Stamford Bridge for up to 6 years now. It hasn't happened for up to 6 years. It hasn't happened. Do you really think that Man United this time around can do it? Do you really they can broker the course? I can't really tell. Only 90 minutes with her. Only 90 minutes with her. But looking at it from both sides, Man United, they need to be clinical enough. Chelsea too, they will also need to be clinical enough, because what will seize this win for any side is going to be their clinicality, their ability to finish chances when they are coming. Because I don't think much work will be needed, much chances will be coming. But anyone that is coming, they should seize it, then make good judicious use of it. If that can happen, if Man United can do it, maybe at the end, we'll be singing "Glory, Glory, Man United."